Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. So for today, the flow will be the same as per usual. First, I'll be going through the economic calendar, then followed by the indices and commodities, then some of the sectors like the FAANGM, US banks, semicons, as well as EVs. And last but not least, I'll be discussing the counters that you have dropped in the Q&A. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll begin. First up, looking at the economic calendar, this week wise, there's the main event is all the Fed speaks that will be going on. So tomorrow, um, 12:30 a.m., Powell will be speaking. Then we have FOMC member Daly speaking at 4:35 a.m. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., we have retail sales data will be out. Okay, then Wednesday, we have FOMC member Kugler speaking at 2:45 a.m. Housing starts at 8:30 p.m. Then we have industrial production data at 9:15 p.m. Okay, Fed Wallace speaking at 9:35 p.m. Crude inventories at 10:30 p.m. Then on Thursday, you have the usual jobless claims 8:30 p.m. Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index that's out at 8:30 p.m. as well. Friday, we have Fed Logan speaking at 1:45 a.m. Then we also have Fed FOMC members Daily speaking again 6:45 a.m. FOMC member Bowen speaking 7:05 a.m. Then FOMC members Williams speaking at 10:40 p.m. Yeah, so quite a lot of Fed speaks that's going on this week. Okay, then moving on to indices and commodities. First up, I'll talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has seen some recovery, especially since yesterday after the Trump incident. So over here, can see some, I think for now, should be some recovery already because when price went below this 59.6K key support level, right, there was a breakdown over here. Then over here it did like a double bottom and range. Then on Sunday yesterday there was a breakout above this level again. So I think over here should be it should be a temporary bottom for now, in my opinion. So for now, it should be heading towards a retest of this swing high over here, which is around 63.8K over here. Then resistance will be stretching to about 65K area. So I think at this resistance will probably just do some sideways again for Bitcoin for the time being. So probably some range consolidation after this recent this run up over here. Okay, then next one for Dow Jones. I think Dow Jones quite interesting. Generally, it has been in a range consolidation for most part of this year since March, right? So this is the third time we are testing this resistance at around 39.9 to 40,000. This is also a key psychological level. So I think with that, likelihood is that we probably will see a breakout upwards given last week's price action. Last week's price action was that over here we managed to break out of these. The index managed to break out of this box over here, the resistance at 39.6K. So with that, I think probably we're going to see index trade to new highs soon. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going ahead, probably we can see this momentum continue upwards for Dow Jones. Next one is Nasdaq. Nasdaq, I think for now might be near some resistance. So when I zoom out the chart, right, the longer term view is quite near this main uptrend channel resistance over here, which is in blue lah. So yeah, currently the index it reached about 80.6K, then it dipped a bit last Thursday. So I think for now some resistance could be at this blue color channel resistance as well as this black color channel resistance as well. So got me some resistance ahead around the 18.8K to 19.2K zone over here for this week. Support wise, I think probably the channel could still hold. So anywhere around 18K to 18.2K area probably will still act as a support for Nasdaq. So maybe some range bound consolidation this week. Then next one is the S&P. Similar to Nasdaq, for now is trading at this uptrend channel resistance, which is hit around 5,600 area. Then we might see some sideways consolidation this week if it holds this channel resistance. So for now, resistance might be around 5630 to about 5660. Then support will probably be 5530 to about 5580 area. And next one I'll talk about is gold. Okay, gold also I think probably can uh monitor it more closely if you're interested. I think because some recovery in terms of the price recently, and then it's starting to probably will test the main range resistance again, which is around 2,430 over over here. Then yeah, with this recovery in price, I expect it to just test again, then test this resistance again, then probably do some sideways. Then there's could be a chance likelihood of a breakout afterwards. Yeah, so for down this week wise, resistance still at this old area of 2420 to 2450. Then support will probably be around 2370 to about 2400 area over here. Yeah, but on a longer term view, there could be a chance of a breakout soon now. Need to watch out. Yeah, then next one is oil. Okay, oil, I think for now nothing much, just range bound. So still consolidating with resistance for now. Resistance for now it's $83 and above to about 84.40 about it. Support will be about $80.30 to about 81.70. Yeah, so nothing much, but I think still maybe some range bound consolidation continuing on from last week. VIX also nothing too much, also range bound. So it's just kept in this range between currently about 11.8 to 13.4 about there. Yeah, so nothing much. Then copper also range bound for now. Still holding resistance at around 4.7, and support is probably around 4.5 about there. So we also range bound for the time being. Yeah, so that's it for indices and commodities. Then next I'll move on to the FAANGM sector. So first I'll talk about is Meta. So for Meta, I think last week looks a bit weak. After this after making a new high, right, above 130 over here. This was the channel. It met with this channel resistance, and then price pull back over here. Then on Friday, even get below this channel support lah. So I think with that, we might see some short-term weakness. Yeah, but for now, this horizontal level probably at 494 probably still hold this price. So I think for now we might see some bounce, but maybe some lower high for the time being with some resistance at this level at 513, 514 about that. So maybe price will just consolidate at a lower level for the time being for Meta. Yeah, but if it's unable to get back above this 513, 514 level, right, then I think we might see some continued weakness going ahead for Meta, looking in terms of the chart. And next one is Apple. Apple, I think overall still strong. Last week wise, continued to move upwards. Then end of the week was just quite sideways. So for now, yeah, still holding along the 5-day moving average. So I think it's still a very strong trend. Then currently pre-market is still gap up to a new high. So I think with that, if we can continue this bullish momentum, I think still okay for the time being. Yeah, then short-term support-wise will probably be coming from around 229 about there for the short-term support. Then next support level probably be at 226. Yeah, so still looking strong for Apple. The next one, Amazon. Amazon some slight weakness for now. I think, but for now it's just maybe some range bound. But it's still finding resistance 200. Unable to cross it last week. Then on Thursday there was a breakdown below this support level at 197. Went down back to close to 193, the lower end, the lower support level. So with that, maybe some consolidation between 193 to 197 for the time being. Yeah, overall looks like a range over here. Yeah. So maybe some range bound consolidation over here for the time being. Then yeah, since the 20-day moving average also coincides with the 192, 193 support level. Okay, next one is Netflix. Okay, for Netflix also, last week then Wednesday onwards, price action wasn't good. So continue to still find resistance at 690 over here. Then Wednesday there was a breakdown, also broke below this 663 level over here. So with that, maybe we might see price pull back slightly further towards this support over here, close to 630s. Yeah, then before we might see some proper bounce lah. So for now, maybe some weakness in terms of price also below all the 5, 10, 20 MAs currently. Resistance probably will come in be above 653 to 663 over here lah, for the time being. The next one is Google. For Google, I think starting to show some slight weakness. So price was still holding above the 5-day MA, but then on Thursday there was a breakdown below this support level at 189 lah. Then price closed below the 10-day moving average, and then Friday we also saw a continued pullback. So for now, we might see price do some further pullback. Next key support level will be close to 183. This horizontal level here confirm the 20-day MA as well. Yeah, so we might see some further pullback for Google. Yeah, maybe close to this blue color uptrend support line as well. So yeah, maybe then after we might just start with between 183 to about 186, 187 about there. Okay, then last but not least is Microsoft. Then Microsoft, okay, still looking better for now, but also last week we saw a pullback from the channel resistance of 467. Then did a retest of this previous horizontal resistance level at 450. And currently it's holding at the 20-day MA. So over here, we might see some bounce, but I think short-term wise, there's probably some resistance currently at 458, 459, this level of this recent breakdown on Thursday. So maybe similarly, maybe some range bound between like 447 to 457 for the time being. Now, so in terms of the FAANGM, last week we saw generally quite some weakness take place, or pulling back from the highs, or also some breakdowns taking place, with the exception of Pearl, which I think is still the strongest one currently. So I think maybe like investors are rotating out of big tech currently. For after the CPI data, we saw the big tech slowed down quite a lot. Then they went into the other sectors lah. So maybe some slight pullback and consolidation for the time being for FAANGMs. Then next sector I'll talk about is the banks. So I'll start off first with the XLF, the financial SPDR financial ETF. For this, I think it's still looking good. Last week we saw price managed to on Wednesday we saw price close at this 41.8 level, and then continue to push upwards above the resistance at 42.30. So I think with that, probably we will see new highs being made, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, probably we're gonna see new highs being made from this consolidation over here. So I think probably some upwards momentum for the time being for XLF. Yeah. Okay, then next up I'll talk about JP Morgan. JP Morgan last week was just pretty much range bound, still resistance at 209, support is around 204 for the time being. Then after the results, there was some gap down, but price is still holding at this support. So I think just still maintaining range bound. 20-day MA could catch up to provide some support as well at close to 202, about there. I think for this week wise, maybe just continue some range bound for the time being. Yeah. Yeah, unless there's a break of 209, then probably we'll still continue for upwards. But for now, maybe some range bound, yeah, for JP Morgan. Okay, then next one is Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, one of the bigger ones. After the results, there was a gap down over here. Price holding around this support at 56.50 about there. Going down, there's also some support like around 55.30. So I think for the time being, it might just be over here, probably here will provide some support like between 55 to 56. Then short-term resistance, we might be seeing it around like 58.30 to 59. Yeah. So maybe there could be some bounce from over here because this is near the support area already, but expect some resistance, I guess, in the ahead. Yeah, so probably some range bound also as well for Wells Fargo. Then next one, Citigroup. Okay, Citigroup also tested this trendline resistance at 66.50. Then after the result on Friday, there was a gap up, but then sold down over here. Then yeah, currently it's holding around the 10-day MA as well as this horizontal level at 64.70 about there. So I think for this week wise, maybe see some range bound consolidation as well. Next key support level will be around 63. This horizontal level also near the 20-day MA as well. If price goes down lower, then resistance wise, I think for now probably it'll be around 65.70 to about 66.70 about there. So maybe some range bound as well for the time being. Yeah, then last but not least is Bank of America, which hasn't reported results yet. I think it's tomorrow pre-market, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so for now, so without the results, it's still holding well for now. Still just range bound last week. 42 near $42 some resistance. So over here is a resistance. So maybe it's still probably ping between like 41 to 42 for the timing to start it. Unless there's a break above 42, then it could go higher a bit for here the results. Next key level will be around $43.50 above 42. Yeah, so let's see how it goes after the results tomorrow for Bank of America. In general, for the banks, currently probably some range bound consolidation. After the results, most of them just drop a bit, I think, but still holding at some supports over there. So maybe we're gonna see some consolidation. Okay, then next up on top of is the semicons. So semicons, let me see. First, I'll talk about the index, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. What happened last week? So last week we saw price move above this previous high of around 5,800. But then on Thursday there was a sell down, and then Friday just hang on around there. Currently it's still okay. Looking at the broader picture wise, it's still above this channel support, and then it just stuck between the 5 and 10-day MA for now. So I guess as long as it's still holding the 5,670 level, it's probably still okay. Yeah, then for now, this week wise, we might see some sideways trading for now. Still some resistance, probably around 5,900. So maybe some sideways consolidation for the time being. Okay, next one is Nvidia. Nvidia last week there was a break above the 128 level. Then price reached to 135. Then there was Thursday there was a retest of this breakout at 128. And Friday managed to hold. So I think over here, this 128 level is very important. So because other than the horizontal level, it's also where the 10 and 20-day moving averages are at. So there's a lot of supports over there. So for now, price might do some bounce. Probably still seeing some short-term resistance at 135 for the time being. So maybe some range bound consolidation. If you can clear 145, then you'll probably retest near the highs at 140 to 141 about there. Yeah, so let's see. If you can hold 128, then probably some range bound going ahead. Okay, next one, AMD. AMD is still doing well at least. Last Monday broke above the key resistance at 173 and moved upwards to then went on to test 187 and then sideways there for 3 days. Then still okay, holding up at the 5-day MA. For this week wise, I think still looking one of the stronger ones. So if can break over 187, I'm still more positive that it could go higher. Next key level will probably come around two, close to 200s over there, where previously price did a sideways over here, then a breakdown. So this is a key zone, 200 to about 205 about there for AMD. Yeah, then when I look at this up and handle breakout, right, the projected target level using the height about $30 project onto 170 also gives 200 around there. So that's probably it might go to there if it follows this projected target level. Hopefully, yeah, let's see how it goes for AMD. As long as it's still holding the 5-day MA, and then yeah, then there could be a chance that price could still continue to go higher. Okay, next one is TSM. Okay, TSM I think also still looking strong. Last week quite sideways, but then good thing is still holding above the previous resistance level of 184, 185. Then it's also currently finding the 10-day MA support over here. So I think I'm still more positive. As long price is still holding above 182, probably just might see some range bound continue between this 182 to 192 lah. Yeah, then you can break over 192, it's probably new highs going ahead. So probably some range bound, but leaning more towards upside for TSM. Okay, then next one, Marvel. Okay, Marvel last week wise quite range bound. Broke above start of the week, broke above this resistance at 72.50, went on to test the 75.50 about there, then facing resistance when then just sideways afterwards. While continuing to find support at the 5 and 10 and 20-day MAs over here, as well as the horizontal levels at 72. So for now, some range bound between 72 to 75. If can break above 75, then probably next level has its 78 over here. So probably some sideways consolidation again for this. Okay, then next one is Micron. Okay, for Micron, I think range bound but then is for me is still not very strong because I feel it's like still trading outside of this uptrend support line which it has held since February of this year. Then recently just range bound over here. Yeah, then still below the 3-day moving average as well. So for now, the key for it to gain back the strength is really to break above 130, 137, 138 this level. Then go on to test the 143 level again. If not, then if there's a break below 130 over here, then it could be dangerous for price to trade lower. Given how there was this profit taking move over here, then price sideways over here. So there's some indecision going on for the time being. Yeah, below 130, then price might go down to test like 123 again. Yeah. So still need to look out for Micron for the time being, see how it goes. Okay, then next one is Broadcom. Okay, for Broadcom, I think for now, last week was quite sideways, still finding resistance at 176. Then this area currently will be key because it's the MA supports of the 10 and 20, which is around $169 lah. If it holds, then probably we might see another retest of this resistance last week at 176. But if it doesn't, right, you might see price go down further towards like 164, 165 about here. Yeah, so maybe some range bound first again for Broadcom this week. Okay, then last but not least, Intel. Okay, for Intel, I see looking not bad lah. So last week wise, finally broke above the consolidation of $32. Then currently just some sideways over here at the resistance, which is $34 over here lah. So as long as price is still for now holding at the support of 33.70 about there, I think there could be some chance to break above 35. Yeah, then above 35, next level will be around 36.50 lah for Intel. So for now, some sideways then if you can break out, then might still move higher for the time being. So that's it for the semicons. Mostly still holding okay lah. Maybe some range one consolidation. We see what's the upwards or downwards move for going ahead. Okay, then last but not least, the last thought I'll talk about before I start to discuss the counters I'll share, right, is the EVs. So for EVs, I'll start off first with Tesla. Tesla last week, we can see that it found resistance at 265. Then afterwards, there was a pullback on Thursday. Friday found support at the 10-day MA over here with the red line. Then currently it's gapping up lah because all the Trump related stocks are going up. Then Elon Musk, I think he endorsed Trump. That's why currently it's up. Tesla is up. So for now, I'm expecting it opened above the 5-day MA today. Then probably will test the 265 level again lah. For now, I think might still face some short-term resistance because 3 days consecutive price was unable to cross above it. So maybe here we still find some resistance, but then later part of the week, if it tests again, then there could be a chance for price to go upwards lah, in my opinion. Above 265, the next level for Tesla will probably be at around 278, and then above 278, there's also this gap to be filled lah over here. So this is about to about 290 about there. Yeah. So that's like some near-term targets, like if price manage to go up again for Tesla. As long as still holding the 10-day MA, I think there's still a chance for this short-term momentum to continue, in my opinion. Next one, then the other EVs is Xpeng. Okay, Xpeng, I think looking slightly better for now. Breaking out this range between 7 to about 8:30 on Thursday. Still finding some resistance at this horizontal, which is at $9. But if can continue holding above this 8:30, right, then maybe we might see some upside going ahead towards 950 to about 980 is the next resistance level for Xpeng. Yeah. Then next one is Rivian. So Rivian last week managed to break above this $15 level here where price was consolidating. Then also still hanging along the 5-day MA. So it's still rather strong lah. Then also managed to go higher than this gap up opening price where initially there was a sell down. So some price recovery, I expect probably price will go up further. Currently it's at one level of $18.50. I think could still go higher towards next level at $20.20, yeah, about there. That could be a next level. And then followed by next one probably closer to $22 about there already. Yeah. So that's for Rivian. As long price is still holding well above the 5 and 10-day MAs, I think still okay still got chance to go higher. Then last but not least is NIO. Okay, NIO still rather range bound for now. So probably some resistance again when it comes to like 5-day swing high over here. Yeah. Then nothing much. I think still some range bound going on. 5 to 520 is the short-term resistance. Okay, that's it for the sectors. I'll move on to the Q&A. Yeah, hi DY. First I'll go through Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, Berkshire I think looked nice last week. Let's see. Last week price managed to break out of this range consolidation over here between 404 to 416. Thursday moving upwards. So projected target will probably be confluent with the test of this 530 swing high over here. Previously there was a sell down. Yeah. So yeah, I think price will probably go on to retest this level, then might do some sideways afterwards for Berkshire. Then next one is Palantir. Okay, Palantir is also one of the strong counters recently. Currently last week at the resistance of 2760, it did a sideways over here. So I think price still holding above the 10-day MA, which is also at the support at 2690 about there. I think price will probably still continue to go higher. With this kind of sideways action and resistance, it means that buyers are willing to come in and hold the price and then still holding above MA. So there's a chance to move higher. Next key level is that, let me see. Next key level will be a swing high over here previously at 2920, then followed by uh, a gap previously at 3130. So these are two key levels next, I think, for Palantir. Yeah. Then next one is C3AI. Okay, then C3AI. Um, for this, I think still quite sideways. Yeah, last week was essentially quite sideways. Still finding resistance around the $31 area over here. Um, yeah, so I think for now, maybe still kept in the range with support at around 29, resistance at 31. Yeah, you can break above 31, next resistance will test is this swing high at 33 for C3. Yeah. So for now, some range bound. Okay, hi Chan KC, Nvidia, Micron, and SMCI. Okay, I thought about SMCI since I haven't talked about it just now. Okay, SMCI. SMCI, I think okay. Picture wise, still range bound. Short term wise, I think some recovery in terms of price. Over here, price holding at the resistance of 880. Also, uh, also here we have the 10 and 20-day MAs to support. Currently, price is gapping up after the news of inclusion into Nasdaq 100. So probably we're gonna see price. I think we will see price break above this consolidation resistance of 927. To try and test like this resistance at 974 to about 1010. Yeah, this area again. Yeah. So still range bound, but I think maybe some upside for the time being to test these resistance levels. Okay. Next one is on flowers. Okay, for flowers, I think last week why there was a break above this resistance of 980. Also, uh, with that managed to hit the next resistance level at 1050 around here, 1040 to 1050 area. So for here, I think maybe some range consult, some sideways first lah. Then I think if can clear again, then we'll probably test the next resistance at 11 about there for flowers. Yeah. The next one is on Anaptys Bio. Okay, Anaptys Bio also interesting. Last week there was a break of the consolidation at 27 over here. we want to test the resistance area at 3150 about here. So for now, maybe some consolidation first. Short-term support could be around 20 about $29 about there lah. So maybe some sideways after a strong run from 25 to 31 last week. Okay, then after 31, let me see what's the possible next resistance level. Probably around 34 about there. That will be the next level to take note. Okay, the next one is Melco. Okay, Melco is still continuing on its downtrend last week, finding resistance on the 5-day MA for now. Might be approaching this previous resistance breakout level of about 630, 640 that might provide some support. Yeah, so for now, for price to end the downtrend, need to see some sideways first, sideways consolidation. But for now, we might still see price hit a bit lower to test this previous resistance level. Yeah. Then next one is Grab. Okay, Grab I think is quite sideways. Yeah, so it's just hanging around the 360 level, which is a key level here, resistance, then try to hold as support, couldn't, then resistance again, then price popped above it again. Yeah, so it's just probably hanging around here. Um, the next resistance key resistance upwards is 377. Yeah, then lower bound is 347. So I think nothing too much, probably still quite range bound over here. Yeah, the big range is 347 to 377. The next one is GE Healthcare. Okay, GE Healthcare last week there was a break of this resistance level of 78 over here. Then price did test the next resistance level over here at $80. Okay, then for now I think some short-term resistance around this level of 80 to 82 over here, this area previously when it consolidated. So when price comes to revisit, you might see some resistance. But over here might see some sideways. If price holds above this $80 level, this swing high, right, then it will be a positive. Then there could be a chance for price to go higher to test to fill this gap around 84 to 86. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Then for GE Vernova, still range bound. Okay. But I think it could be quite interesting. Price has been forming higher lows. So from the first rejection at 182, it dipped down to 159. Then second time over here, it did a double bottom at 166. Third time, then keep on testing the resistance again. Probably we're going to see higher lows being formed. If there's a build up, then there could be a chance for a break upwards. So I think this one's still worth to watch, I guess. Since some signs of underlying strength building. If there's a breakout of 182, 183, then I think could still continue its this bullish trend. Yeah. Projected target could be uh, 20 over dollars. Yeah, could be hitting 200 plus if it follows like this TA projection. Okay, next one is RTX. RTX. RTX still quite range bound for now. I think for now might be finding some resistance from the 20 MA previously Over here, similar to here, so it's playing out here again. Overall still range bound, resistance you have 102 about there, support 99. For it to reverse upwards, you need to convert this resistance to hold this resistance 102. Then it might go up to like next level 100, close to 104 over here. For now, I think still some range bound probably between this 99 to 102, unless this can turn into a support. Hi Matthew, your counter is YINN, which is direction daily, FTSE China Bull 3 times. Okay, for now, I think overall it's still quite range bound, between like this 23 to $26 lah. So for price to reverse upwards from this pullback, it needs to break above these $26 upwards. If not, for now, probably just still quite range bound, I guess. Since over here there's resistance, and today just tested again and some slight pullback. Yeah. The next one is EA, Electronic Arts. On EA last week, there was a break above the resistance of 143. So going on is going to test like the resistance 147 over there. 147 previously, there was a 2 times being tested. And over there might still be some resistance acting on it. So maybe some consolidation afterwards. Okay, next one is Visa. Okay, Visa, I think for now, some rebound taking place. So it tested the previous resistance zone of 260 to 262. So rebounding, probably some range bound currently with resistance still at 270. For now, which 270 was this support level breakdown. Yeah. So I guess maybe some range bound sideways also. We also have the 20-day MA nearby as a possible resistance. Yeah. So maybe some sideways first, then we see whether the price can do a recovery upwards. Okay, next one is Voya. Voya Financial. Okay, for this, I think it's like quite range bound. Generally, it's trading between 70 to 74 for time being. Yeah, but I need to see whether it might be forming like a lower high over here. If it bounce and over here it reached 74, 74, 78, and currently it's about 73. Yeah, so yeah, might be showing some a bit sign of weakness, but I think still overall just keeping in the range of. Yeah, so still range between 70 to 74, I guess. Okay, next one is MasterCard. Okay, MasterCard similar to Visa's movement, also finding support from the previous resistance at 430. Then currently bouncing up to retest the breakdown level at 440 lah. Over here, resistance wise will come at this 440 to 445 area, where there's this 10 to 20-day MA also horizontal previous this horizontal breakdown level here. So I'm expecting price to find some resistance over here, maybe just some sideways afterwards. Okay, the next one is SMPS synopsis. In synopsis, I think this counter is actually doing a range currently between this 598 to 630. But some positive signs is that I think it's holding the key previous resistance. So previously this 604 level, right? Over here is a resistance, resistance, resistance. And there's a breakout over here, then price holding higher low. Then currently going on to retest the recent target at 622, then holding again. So over here, some signs of strength has already been shown. As long as it keep holding above this, should be able to test like 630 again. Then yeah, still building some strength for the time being, I guess. So maybe some range bound first. Then you can keep holding this higher resistance level. There could be chance of breakout in future. Yeah, let's see. Okay, hi Alan. Next one your counter is Hello Auto. Hello Auto, some range bound consolidation for time being. So last week tested the support at 329, which is this horizontal level, and then the 20 MA. For now, for price to continue show some strength, must break above the current resistance at this 338 level, which is 10-day MA as well as the recent horizontal short-term level breakdown over here. Then it might go on to test 345 again. Yeah. So probably still quite range bound over here. If it breaks below 329, then it might test lower support level at 324. So I think overall, in general, still quite range bound for Palo Alto. Okay, next one is Nike. In Nike, to see because there's this gap down over here. Let me see some of the previous levels. Okay, so currently after the gap down, most earnings, still facing resistance from 5 and 10 day currently. Then also have some resistance from this breakdown at 75, 30 about there. So I think for now, maybe some range bound between like current level to 75 maybe. Yeah. Okay, then next is service now. With service now, there was initially a break above this descending volume wedge up, but then afterwards, not sure why there's a few gap down over here. Then price went down to yeah, just lost all the strength, breaking below 10 and 20 MA. Is currently some rebound from this horizontal breakout level of 730. But I guess probably we'll still find some resistance at 770 currently. At the 10-day MA as well as this trend line now. So afterwards, then maybe might do some range bound between like 730s to 770. Yeah. Since currently there's some he just lost the strength over here. Okay, hi Phyllis. So I'll go through these bots, which is the Global Robotics AI ETF. Okay, for this okay, generally has been quite range bound, but then some developments end of the week. So initially resistance still at like 32 last, then went higher to test about 32.40. I think still looking positive after a long range round over here, starting to show some signs of strength towards the end with the trying to break above this 32. So I think as long as price can break above this 32.40, there's a chance that we'll go out to retest this 33.50 level again. Yeah, then after 33.50, next key level is around 34.60 for bots. Okay, hi James. Compass is general dynamics. Okay, last week was some rebound from this horizontal support level at 280. Then price, some signs of recovery above 5 and 10-day MBA. So if you can hold this higher, hold like a recent higher low at let's say at 282, right? Which is a horizontal level over here, and then 5-day MA price might do some rebound towards like 288, 289. This breakdown level and the 20-day MA. So let's see whether there's some recovery in terms of short-term bounce like this of the price. Okay, so it's Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin quite range bound. But price is upon the test of resistance at 470, price has been showing higher lows. Those still positive. Some recovery in the yeah, if you cross above this 465, this level where it broke down off, price might recover back towards 472 again to about 475. Then above that will be next key resistance, I would say probably close to 480 to 485. Yeah, so still range bound until it breaks above the 475. But I think overall, throughout this consolidation, there was higher lows being formed. So generally still some strength. Okay, this one is TRV, which is the travelers companies. Before this, I think some recovery taking place because since testing this swing low at 200 over here, you can see managed to cross above. Last week managed to cross above this breakdown level at 207 over here. So probably we're going to see price go up to test the next level at 213 to 214, 215 this area. Then afterwards, it might do some range bound. If you can hold a higher low, then there could be a chance in the future it goes more higher towards like 219 again. For now, maybe some range bound and upon testing the resistance area here. Next one is Airbnb. Okay, for this, I think a bit of weakness last week. So generally, it was holding above this 149 level and then kept under below this 155 level was this previous support. But then last week, Thursday, it was break below this support level here. So we might see uh some price retracement towards next support level like 200. Okay, it hit 144 already. So yeah, maybe just some lower range might be formed between 144 to 149 for the time being. Yeah, for Airbnb. Okay, then there's a how is BIT, which is a process Bitcoin strategy. I mean, BITO, I think it's probably tracking Bitcoin pricing wrong. So for now, yeah, after the retest of this $20 swing low, that probably some bounce in this, especially today, this huge gap up. So I guess some recovery currently, but uh, there could be some resistance around 22.80, $23 over here. It's a horizontal level and then this trend line resistance. Afterwards, next level will be around 23.60 about that. Next one is Hologic. For now, okay, yeah, I think some recovery in terms of price, breaking above this 75 resistance, heading towards like this resistance area, which is um 70 to 79 about there. So we'll probably see a retest over here, then might see them sideways again. Okay, then next one is GameStop. GameStop, I think for now, still holding the key support level at 23.30, 23.40, but for now, I think there's just not much interest. So that's why very tight range over here, sideways currently. So for now, resist trading between 23.30 to about 26.60. So if you last week tested this swing high resistance again, if you can clear, then there could be a chance price go a bit higher towards 29 to $30 area. And short-term support-wise is at 25 there. Okay, hi Matthew. Yeah, very good question. So you asked for TA if daily or weekly chart is more accurate, and based on my experience, which indicators reflect the stock movement better? Lastly, do you trade based on divergence? Okay, so first part, daily or weekly chart more accurate. Okay, I think especially for US, I think I feel that weekly chart is more accurate when you want to look at a larger picture. Like because daily chart, I feel like sometimes there's a lot of noise going on when like sometimes you cut through the levels and there's some recovery afterwards. So yeah, it can be quite messy lah. Then but weekly chart would definitely reflect the whole price movement better because it's over the whole week ma. Then like it's more reflective of the general movement. Like you can't really like how to say it's you can't really try to like make short-term noises like to disrupt the chart as much. So I prefer weekly chart to look at the direction. Then daily wise, if you're looking for like daily or like the hourly, if you're looking for like entries lah to make it more accurate. Then which indicators reflect stock movement? Personally, I feel that I like to look more based on price action and then MAs. I feel like MAs is quite useful. Then sometimes MACD, RSI, but as over time I use lesser of them lah. Yeah, but I think just to look at divergence, just as like added support lor. So if there's more like confluences, then it makes the PC stronger lah. Yeah, so I think yeah, divergence will help also, but I think it's not the most important thing. I guess most importantly, I think is the price action, especially if there's like false breakdowns or false breakouts. I think that's a more powerful signal because it shows that the direction of the move afterwards will likely be um the reverse. So example, just now I think let me see this whole logic. Yeah, over here, I think is an example. So over here, when price broke below this 72 level, right? Some people might think it's a breakdown over here. But then you can see based on price action, it's actually forming like a double bottom, even though it's below the support level. So afterwards, when price recovered over here, right, above this key line at 73, afterwards price recovered upwards because people who let's say they went short over here from the breakdown, then they didn't cover, right? Over here they will get squeezed. Yeah, so it's like false break. I feel like false looking at some false breakdowns and false breakouts sometimes is quite powerful. I understand the psychology and the price action are behind. So over time I try to look at this also. Yeah, so hope my answer helps your question. Next one is on Pfizer. Okay, Pfizer, I think generally quite range bound. Last week some breakout above this smaller range of 28.30 lah. So with that, you could see price head higher towards this higher resistance at $29.60. Then afterwards, it does a bit of a range bound again. Yeah, generally, still quite range bound. Above 29.60, there's also some resistance at $30.10 about there. So that's my take on Pfizer. Next one is Gilead Sciences. Okay, Gilead Sciences, I think probably some upwards movement probably because over here when price broke above this resistance at 67, subsequently did a retest, found support over here, also confluence of the 20 MA and bounce upwards. As long as price can continue to find support along the short term like 5 and 10 MAs, I think might still continue to see some recovery back to test the recent highs at 72. Yeah. So this assuming this resistance turns support, we might see price recover further. 72, then followed by next key levels is 73.50, then 74.70. Okay. Okay, next one, IBM. The IBM for this ascending triangle, then last Friday broke out above resistance of 178. So currently testing one level at 182. Next key level will probably the next key level where it might have some more resistance will probably be around 187. Previously, this was a breakdown level, and then previously was also a horizontal resistance over here. So maybe it might move a bit higher, then some consolidation afterwards again. The next one is Disney. Disney is, I think, still trending down now because price over here, the consolidation, there was still couldn't hold price at 100 and break down. They went to lower support 96 for now. Yeah. Then in terms of MAs, it's still trading below all the 5, 10, 20 now. So for now, maybe still haven't recovered yet. Resistance will probably be around like 98 around here for now. Below 90, then below 96, next support level will be um around 93.50. So for Disney, yeah, maybe some sideways or some maybe still continue on the downtrend a bit for now. Since yeah, still no positive price action yet, I guess. Okay, next one, ExxonMobil. Okay, so mobile, I think price is generally still pulling back over here along downtrend resistance line. But let's see, this might be a higher low recently. So after this, all this pullback price possibly higher low if it holds at 111. Yeah, short-term resistance still at 116 over here. Yeah, if we see there's a breakout, then price will probably recover upwards. If not, probably some range bound consolidation still. Okay, hi Lindy, Monster Beverage. Monster Beverage, I think it's trying to like sort of recover, I guess. Over here, it's like a possible higher low at 49, then price is holding a range. Still finding some resistance from this breakdown level at $50.90. So if it can break upwards, you might see some recovery back towards the next level, close to 50, close to 53 about there. Yeah. But for now, I think still might be range one. It depends on whether there's a break upwards or not. And this higher low must be able to hold as well, given that it's overall still in downtrend. Yeah, I think we still have about 8 minutes. Maybe if y'all still got any questions, feel free to drop them down in the Q&A. Then I'll just answer since we still have some time. The next one is 14 14. 14, I think for now still nothing much. Still a range from between this $58 to 62. As long as we see a break either side, then that will take the next move probably. Above 62, we'll probably see maybe 65, but below 58, next level is around 50, 56 about there. Okay, this one is Twilio. Okay, Twilio, this one might be interesting, I guess, because previously when price broke down below this key level 56, right, this support level, then recently it managed to pull back above. So over here, it's like possible false breakdown. Since we're still holding this higher low for quite some time, and short-term MAs are crossing over 5 and 10 are crossing over 20. With that, looks like a range consolidation for time being between 56 to 58. If it can break above 58, probably will likely confirm a short-term reversal outwards towards like 60, this area. Yeah. So probably for now still range one, but let's see how it goes. Okay, next one is DRIV, which is the Global Autonomous EV. Yeah. Yeah, this one looks good also. Like looks like it's breaking out this key resistance at 2480 now. So with that, still more probably some upside towards next key level again, which is the next key level is A6 and 27 about there. And DRV is the direction daily real estate bear 3 times. Okay, for this, we tested a swing low support. It's 3270. Let's see whether some buying comes in. Um, yeah, now next support level downwards is closer to 29.50. Yeah, let's see whether some support comes in at these levels. Short-term resistance will be from this gap down 30, 34.80 about there, then followed by 35.80. Then I went through just now already, but since we have time, I'll talk about it again. Meta, some short-term weakness in terms of price when you see there's a pullback from 540 and breaking looks like a possible break of this uptrend channel. Also, another sign is that this 512, 513 level, this breakout couldn't hold price over here. So that's another sign of weakness. They went out to the next lower support. Currently is holding price at 495. Yeah, so my guess is if this holds the price, probably some short-term bounce, but for now, maybe some resistance at this 512, 513 level. Yeah. Then for Amazon, also slightly resistant at 200. Then some weakness when it broke below 197, 198 last week on Thursday. Then currently support is probably at around 192, This swing lows for as well as the 20-day MA. So I'm guessing might be some range consolidation between 192 to 198 for the time being for Amazon. And this one is snowflake. It's snowflake, I think probably some range bound for now. Following the breakout over here, price face some resistance at 140, 445, then some pullback towards 20 MA, some support gain near this previous resistance also. So I guess maybe some range bound currently between 133. Resistance will already come in around 139, 140. This 10-day as well as 10-day MA as well as the breakdown level over here. Yeah, so I'm guessing maybe some range bound for the time being. Then SLB is a Schlumberger NV. And for this is like a double bottom previously over here, then price from higher low at prior resistance of 45. So if this price is able to hold this level, I think it's still positive. Probably we might see another retest of the resistance over here at 47.50. Then we see whether it can move upwards towards like higher levels like 49. Yeah. So probably for now still quite range bound, but key is to see whether this low is able to hold. And next one is Ping An. Okay, Ping An I think still range bound now for the Hong Kong 130, 750 above, still resistance support is still at 35. Yeah, so range bound now. Yeah, below this 35, the next support level, this key support level probably around 30, 33, 30 about there. Next one is Broadcom. I went through earlier, but let me talk about it again. Broadcom for now still some resistance. From at 176. Currently this level is probably quite important with the conversion verified the 10 and 20-day MAs at 169. So I must hold over here for consolidation between 169 to 176. If not, it might go down to lower level like 164 lah, for Broadcom. Then probably might just consolidate in a bigger range. Yeah, I'll probably take two more on the Mirror and Riot before I close today's session since it's 9:15 already. Marathon Digital, This one discounted like a bit tricky because like it went up, it broke above here, then to test 22, then afterwards it went down again, back to the support over here and currently is here, then pre-market is up again. Yeah, so overall, I think maybe looking at a bigger range of 19 to 23, probably still consolidating between 19 to 23. Yeah, so key, I think to for some recovery, you break over 23, then we see 24.70 again. Yeah. If not, it just maybe just still this big range over here. And for Riot, yeah, Riot still range bound, so still holding key support at $9. Pre-market looks like breaking above the $10 resistance. If it hits upwards, then probably we'll see a retest of this $11 resistance again. And overall, also similar to Mara, it's just a big range bound going on now. Yeah, okay. I think that's all for today. Sorry, I'm unable to answer a few more questions in view of time. Okay, but feel free to can post your questions on our P3TA community group, then I'll take it from there. Well, I'll stop sharing my screen for now. I'll just share link survey link in the chat so you can drop any feedback about today's session. Just give me a moment. Okay. Um. Yeah. Here you go. So yeah, hi everyone. Help me to fill in the survey form. If you want, you feel free to leave feedback on today's session. So I can improve your experience in future. Also, feel free to join our P3's community on TA. If ever can download the app using this link over here. Yeah, then I'll post some TA content time over there. And also you can join our Poems TA Telegram group at Poems TA as well. Yeah. So I think that's all for today, everyone. Have a safe trading week ahead. See you again next week. Bye bye.